now the right side is True Edmund,
Yep.
which is really good player for the Emerald Sapphire. Is his best deck, and in the left side is Tiago, and I think that don't need me to introduce, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Achille, as a runner-up of the World Championship, um, he's good in different kinds of deck. I mean, but he's choosing Emerald Sapphire in this tournament. How to deal with the Sea Dogs?
Oh, early play with the Ursula, which can, discard one card from True Edmund's hand, right?
No, I do believe Ursula cannot discard
But yeah,
Achille's
only
hand.
only the song card, and
Yeah.
there's no song card
Yeah.
at his hand, right?
Yep, Ed's hand is only with Seldora SIC and Develop Your Brain, and both of them is not song card. And Ed just placing the Seldora SIC on turn 2 and inking for turn. I mean, if you're Ed, you need to control the board.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So
And
you
especially when you're using Sapphire Emerald, you need to keep controlling the whole situation right now. And Tiago knows how it will work, but you need to find a way. Try to sneak for points, skip for lore. And so Tiago choose to reveal Ed's hand at the first. Try to
Yeah.
look about how it will react.
Yeah, for sure. The Emerald Sapphire strategy, you had to, ram in your early game and get a control of the board. And now Tiago is playing Lilos and Ladies, which is really good in his turn 3 tempo. I mean, like, not the best, but still solid, right?
Yep, not
Yeah.
the best and still solid. And having 4 characters on board is good for Tiago. And for Ed, is a Cinderella ramp on turn 3, making him 5 in this ink well. And when he reached his turn 4, he can place the different characters on board, try to manage the board.
Yeah, which is the double ram, which I definitely want to see in his strategy. But now Tiago's board is going to, out control like step by step.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Bobby Zimski coming down, getting more synergy, fixing his hand, dropping down the lady, and playing the Ursula again. And this time,
Ooh.
Ursula still can do something, but like, what's the most? He gets the information, right?
yeah. So, I mean, that's the trading card, right? You
Yeah.
have the hand resource. The hand resources is got all the informations you need to know. Like when you know about the opponents, whether they have crucial cards in his hand, you need to figure out and how to manage how you react. And we just only saw Ads have the big Prince Philip in hand without any malicious, mean, and scary. I mean, it's good for Tiago to keep it that way and making his board pressure keep pressuring Ed's side. And Ed just placed and John Silver on board and choosing one of the Lady Decisive Dog to have Ragnus next turn.
Yeah, and now Tiago's board is going to, like, extremely wide, but there's only one card on his hand, which is a little bit worried about his follow-up, right? And Ad is like going to the game like step by step. He want to control the board, but now, I mean, like there's some lower league on Diego's side, right?
Yeah, but I do believe Ed does not mind to having to let Tiago to have some early game control on the lower side, but he needs to be prepared on his board, and making John Silver on the table is the first step and a crucial step.
Yeah, because John Silver gives Tiago's character regulars, which means that they can quest and must challenge if can. And what's more, all the character on Tiago's board is like only one lore quester, right?
Yep.
So I think that there's not that big pressure for Ed here, but like still extremely wide board, right? Yeah, and definitely not the best line for Tiago, but yeah, we'll see.
Yep. So right now, Tiago is calculating different um, lore of his character and his quest for free and shifting the Lady Miss
Ooh,
Park Avenue and return two characters in his own hand.
I mean, like this lady Miss Park Avenue gives him a lot of synergy, right?
Yep.
Because Diego is now run out his all of the car on his hand, which is like what I mentioned before, not really a good news for him. But now the lady gives him another lady and also a little into the inkwell.
Yep. So making Tiago up to 13 lore right now, and with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lore on table, and that's mean it need to react. I mean,
Yeah,
he can
he can
quest
he
with
can
John Silver.
challenging to yeah.
Yeah, he can quest with John Silver, and making at least one Tiago's character need to be reckless on next turn, making it's not game time right now, but it's a 1-2
Yeah,
round
it's
game,
still a
right?
big deal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and now it's definitely at can't
Oh my
play.
God.
Yeah, here's another John Civil come down, giving another character, reckless. But like, you still have to deal with the character, right? Because
Yep.
you when you only give him reckless, they still it's on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at select Lady Miss Park Avenue for one reckless next turn, and using
Challenging to
yeah
the lady.
using the
Yeah.
already on tables John Silver to challenge the lady. I mean, with two John Silver on board, it's the pressure is on Tiago's side, right?
I mean, like, there's still a lot of pressure for Ed,
Yeah.
definitely, because now Diego is on 13 lords, and once Diego quests out here, it will be like, oh, it will be like 16 lord, and Diego swing the lady into the John Silver, which he definitely want to deal with, and now Diego's playing the Emerald Chrome Con, which means a lot for him. Here, really, really slow down at tempo.
Yeah, so with Comic Cons on table, John Silver need to the high casting under the sea and placing most or all of the Tiago's characters back to his deck. I mean, that's the plan that
What
Ed
a
need to
car
do.
here,
And yeah,
man. It's like this under the sea. Wipe out all the Diego Sport, which is not a good news for him because Diego's now run out all his car on his hand and he don't have any follow up for the synergy, right?
yeah. Comic Con does not trigger the Comic Con's ability right now because it's not banished, so you can't bounce back any characters to player's hand. And John Silver is questing for true lore on Ed's side, and he's climbing, chasing up on the lore, and placing Cinderella on board, not to trigger his ability.
Yeah, and I guess what Diego here want to do is like keep the character on his hand, not just place it on the field and let Edmund to answer it, and he will like drop down several characters in one turn, make Edmund to ask him in a turn, right?
Yep. So Echu just placed Kerbal on board and banished the Comic Con, which is the most dangerous item to for Tiago to defend his board. And Echu is right now questing with Cinderella and John Silver.
Yeah, and now he's at 7 lore, which is still 9 lore behind, but he has a lot of advantage on his board, right? And getting the control always the strategy of Sapphire and Emerald, right?
Yep. So right now, Tiago just inked the tramp,
The street smart dog.
street smart dog, into his inkwell and keep reserving cards in his hand and try to flood the board at the right moment.
Yeah, and what Tramp Street Smart Dog to do is like, fixing your hand here. And now Tiago doesn't even want to fix it. He just want to draw a card, or he just want to, place a lot as character he can, right?
Yep. So Ed is already up to 11 lore, and Thiago had cast the lullaby. I'm not sure which I'm not sure which character he select for -2 strength right now, but Mowgli is on the play and discarding at chose malicious mean and scary.
Yeah, and it is huge here, right?
Yeah.
Because the malicious me and scary will make a combo with the Prince Philips, which is really, really scary combo.
Yeah, then the big Philip is already in at hand, and it's easy for him to. Oh, and
Oh, another under
another
the top deck,
sea.
right?
Yeah, another top deck under the sea, and making Thiago's character back to its deck again. And
I mean, like, there's some, some change for Thiago in the previous turn, but, the top deck under the sea is, like,
ooh,
incredible.
yeah, that's insane.
And that's game.
And Thiago is good for game one, and congratulations at secured game one and making himself a little bit, having a little bit advantage going to the top four. And RJ, is it a game that you would like to see how the Sapphire Emeralds work?
Yeah, of course. Why not? Getting the control and seeing the players like giving it answer back to opponent's field also always let me feel good, right?
Yeah. So how is Thiago need to work on? I mean, especially like he needs to draw better or draw the right cards at the right moment. But what he need to do when he is need to get at least to secure one win back.
Yeah, I mean, like, he has already got a really, really, decent early game in last game, but like, maybe not good enough to beat the Emerald Sapphire. Not fast enough.
Yeah.
He has to like build his board wide and quickly, because once the game goes to the late game.
Yep.
And the Emerald Sapphire players can, play the combo, play the scary combo, right? Wipe out your board and play the under the sea with the ink.
Yep.
And so, yeah, Diego has to, get on the right tempo, like the first turn, Daisy Dog and into the Grandmother Willow into another one-cost character, and maybe like turn 3 Trap, the classic combo of the dogs,
Yep.
right?
So, yeah, we do believe Ed is doing very well with navigating the his Emerald Sapphire Emerald deck and try to control it.
For sure.
Control the whole board. Yeah. So we do believe that John Silver, the Basil, and Kirabel and Prince Philip will keep on doing well in this Amber Emerald matchup.
Yeah, of course.
Different solutions, different tools to manage the board, both Thiago side and S side.
Yeah, of course, for sure. And on the other hand, Diego is one of the best dogs player in the world, right?
Yep.
And so he will definitely pile the deck incorrectly.
Yep.
Yeah, and let's see how he could show to us.
Yep. So Thiago is mulliganing, and their players are is ready to game on game 2, and I believe Thiago would like to go first. And I mean, if as an Emerald player, you need to have you need to sort out which card needs to go in your first 3 rounds and try to secure the early game control to the board and maintaining enough pressure towards your opponent.
I mean, like, when you're facing a dogs player, as you're our Emerald Sapphire player, you don't mind to losing some early tempo here. Just need to find the ramping, right?
Yep.
What's the most important is ramping in the Emerald Sapphire deck. So like getting the T-Balls and into the Cinderella Dreams Come True is really good here. And I don't know if Adamant playing the Moana, which is printing the Winter Spell.
Yep. Nope.
I guess not. I guess not.
He's not using any Warner, the latest with the latest set, which can ink from your discard. But I don't think it's perfectly matched with at Trill's deck right now, and I do believe this Sapphire Emerald deck is a kind of a standard build.
Yeah,
Try to
and slowly, bro. You
control
know.
the board, like giving your opponent's Ragnus, bouncing it back with Basil, and keep drawing hands with Donald Duck, Perfect Gentleman, and Herb Bell. I mean, you got tons of resources trying to manage the board, and it's lack of on the Tiago side, right?
Yeah, and Tiago's inking the Tram Street Smart Dog into his Inkwell, which you wanted to see on your play, not in your Inkwell, in turn 1 and playing the Lady. Let's see what's the play of his turn 2. I mean, it would be a crucial turn, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, although it's an early gameplay, but like, for the Dogs player, it's always so crucial in your early game.
yeah. You need to build the board. You need to, I mean, you know,
Okay, here comes the Grandmother Willow into the Tram, which can, adding the strengths to the Lady, and now Lady is questing with 3 lore.
yeah, with the tram, with the tram, they are boosting the Lady with extra strength. With Grandmother Willow and making Lady to have 3 lore in total right now, and
Oh, Ursula.
it's time for Tiago to select.
Yeah, times to, get rid of the Under the Sea or the Malicious, Mean, and Scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, both cards are not good for Tiago's side.
Yeah,
right?
and here do exist the, Princess Philip's, shift line, but like, Tiago's prefer to, deal with the Under the Sea.
No, yep. So Tiago discarded the Under the Sea right now, and questing with 3 characters and up to 6 lore right now, and but he already get the information from Ed's side, and knowing that Ed's got the Malicious, Mean, and Scary combo in hand with Small Philip, Big Philip, and Malicious, Mean, and Scary.
Yeah, the issue is for Edmund, could he, make the board still on control until he played the combo? Yeah, that's the issue. Tiago is now questing, speeding up the game, try to end the game in time.
Yeah, you need to do. You have to do, and you need to do what you need to do. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so Tiago is just
Absolutely
questing
right,
out.
man.
Yeah, and Prince Philip is the small Prince Philip is out, and Ed is
Double Grandmother Willow into Lidos.
Yep.
Okay, and the
Ooh.
free Tram Street Smart Dog, which gives him a really, really wide board. He can't add any cards into his hand, but you can draw and discard it. And if there is another Lidos, that's what I say will be really, really good for Tiago here.
Yep. Questing with 5 characters, 5 lore in total, and up to 11 points for Tiago.
Oh, time to scoop out, scoop Bing face.
I mean,
it's really,
fast-pacing game.
Yeah.
I mean, Ed know when to scoop, and it the game 2 is already on Santiago's side, right?
Yeah,
Santiago's,
sure,
Santiago's side, and it's no way for Ed to come back. I mean, the board is so wide for Tiago, right?
I mean, it's still in the early game, and what surprising me so hard is that Edmund choose to scoop out so fast, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I would maybe try to play 1 turn or 2 turn, even if I know I have slightly chance, but yeah, I mean, play it because you see the time is still have 50 minutes left.
Yeah, the game time is still got 50 minutes, and we do have a time limit in our BO3 format. When we get into the elimination round, it is a 70-minute time clock, game time clock for both players try to win the BO3. And but I mean, you do have the Malicious, Mean, and Scary combo in your hand, but you do know that Tiago is already built his board, which is didn't wide is already wide enough to secure the
Yeah,
win
for
in the
sure,
next
for
turn.
sure.
So at least you need to have at least one more round to shift on the Prince Philip.
Yeah, and just remind the winner of this game will go to the top four,
And
and
secure
which
the
means
golden Mickey.
yeah, they will got the golden Mickey, which every Illuminators want to get it. So
I mean,
now they are going to the game three, which is really really crucial.
yeah. So yeah, we and in the previous round, we do know that Emerald Dog's deck can be in a control way, and we do witness the how the aggro waste work. Like Thiago just demonstrate well how to utilize all the uh, Lady, Tram, Grandmother Willow, and also the Lilo and escape artists, and try to build a wide board. And even though the Ed's Sapphire Emerald deck is full of control elements, but it still cannot build fast enough for the dog, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. And like what you mentioned, that the good players always make the right choice for depends on what cards on their hand. They even if they are playing a aggressive deck like the dogs, they can play them steady, or play like Diego. You play really really aggressive. Building up your early game, because I know I can't go into the late game to play against the Emerald Sapphire. That's really what the thing that I don't want to face,
Yeah,
right?
well, yeah. So I think Ed is going to go first in the last game,
Yeah, for sure. Why not?
and yeah, he's going to Morgan first, and Thiago will Morgan in second. So, which card is the more crucial part for Emerald side?
Oh, you
I
mean
mean,
the dog side?
yeah, on the dog side, you do know that Ed is going for at least a Tipo, and that's what I see. That's for sure for all the Sapphire pair. But on Emerald side, I mean, I definitely wish to have at least one Grandmother Widow in my
Yeah, for
hand, right?
sure, for sure. Every player, every dogs player want the grandmother willow on their hand, and dogs has to mulligan for the temple, mulligan for the one cost, right? And also, you know, in your turn three, playing the Nani, the stage manager, which is really good for your synergy, for your follow up. So yeah, I mean like Diego will try to get there.
Yep. So Ed is going first and ink for his first turn, and right now Thiago is selecting which cards to ink and which character he can place on board and gain early game pressure.
Yeah, and now every ink is crucial in the dog stack, right? You don't want to ink the card that you really want to play.
Yeah. So Rhino is
Going
going.
to ink well
Yep.
and playing the lady. Okay, classic style.
Yeah, the decisive dog is. I mean, in terms of different uh, different one cost character in his deck, I mean, it could be the most
The best
best
one.
option. Yeah, the
Yeah,
best
okay,
option.
the best
Yeah.
one. And now I play the cell to ramp, which is like classic open up for the Emerald Sapphire, and inking the Prince Phillips, the small Prince Phillips into the inkwell, which like maybe he would like to play it in next turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, inking both small and big Prince Philip in the inkwell. I mean, yeah, you do have some reserve Prince Philip in deck, but is it too early to ink both characters in inkwell on turn two?
I mean, like if he has multiple copies on his hand, he will ink it. Like I don't mind doing. I have another one, and the shift line on Prince Phillips like not really matter in this this game
Yeah.
so much. The thing what you need is like get as much as resource you can, and you know get the board control, and yeah, you have to ink one if he don't have any card is inkable here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you
So
definitely want the Prince Phillips, the small one, get on the body onto the field. But like, yeah, the next turn for him is playing the Cinderella Dreams Come True, which is a double ramp for add the ideal opening for a Emerald Sapphire player.
yeah. So Ed is thinking about whether he should put extra card in his ink well to draw an extra card, and it will do and pass turn back to Tiago. I mean, the turn two for Tiago may not go quite well with only two double lady is placed on board, and
I mean, like, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
it's okay.
You want the grandmother willow, but like, two lady is like, okay, takeable. Yeah, at least I play some tempo for my turn two, and now playing again the Ursula, getting the information of Edmund, and unfortunately, there's no song on Edmund's hand now.
Yeah, Ed is telling Tiago that all songs is back in his deck right now and waiting for draw. I mean, that's the communication between teammates. But right now they're opponents and they have to win to secure a golden Mickey in our Taipei DLC.
Yeah, between these teammates, they're showing the greatest match to us right now, which is the match you definitely want to watch, right?
Yep. So we do know that Tiago is not questing the lady, which is an easy target for the Carabao and Cinderella right now, and developing is used for ad, and I'm not sure which card he's kept, but
I mean, like, listen, here's like 8 cards on Tiago's field, and if you questing now, the Cinderella Dreams Come True might, swing into any of the character you questing, you
Yep.
exert, and and you can sing the Under the Sea in next turn if he can, if there is a Under the Sea on his hand, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
and honestly, like you can get rid of the small Carabao. Even now, Edmund is playing the big Carabao, which is like a big body here because there's no card on Tiago's hand, and making the ball wide and keeping the character on his field is always meaning a lot for the Dogs player, right?
yeah, so Ed right now is just using "You're Welcome" sang by Cinderella to sending the lady family dog back to Tiago and boosting his hand size. Tiago do have some hands in with 4 cards in hand, and Carabao is able to let Ed draw back to
Ooh,
4
that's
at the end of his turn.
huge.
I mean, that's how you gain back advantage on hands and
Yeah.
resources and try to find the right tools to manage the board.
Yeah, let me correct it. Diego did has 2 cards on his hand, and
Yeah,
now
yeah, that's
Yorkam
right.
gives him another 2 draw, and Edmund can refill his resources
Ooh.
with the Carabao, and now Diego's playing the Maui, which can discard the "You're Welcome." No more "You're Welcome."
Yeah.
You're not welcome.
Yeah. So Ed just draw the cards and place it on the table, and he's revealing the cards with Tiago together, while Morley is need to discard 1 non-character card on Ed's hand.
I mean, like, not the best situation for Tiago's now, right? Because the Carabao is a big body, and you have to like try to answer the Cinderella Dreams Come True, or it will like keep staying here like for every turn. Whenever he wants, he can play a Prince card. He can ramp, and now the game is become a long game, which like Diego doesn't want to play, right?
Yeah.
And playing another Ursa doesn't feel good, right?
Yeah, you already Ed's already revealed the hand to Tiago, which is there's no any action and songs card in Ed's before he start off his turn, and John Silver is placed on the table, which is I believe is top deck from Ed's, and selecting one of the lady to be Ragnar's next turn. I mean, still we don't see any malicious meaning scary or "You're Welcome" is sorry, my bad, is discarded.
I mean, like, it's already a good board for Edmund here, right? Like, efficient, right?
Yeah.
Because another big body, John Silver, which can, when this card quests, you can give a character for give one of your opponent character the regulars.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can stopping Diego from questing, which is really good for him now. Like Diego start building a whiteboard, but you see what? All the character on his side is one low quester, which not means a lot of threat for Edmund. Yeah. And now singing the song with
Singing the
Maui.
lullaby with Mowgli and targeting Cinderella with
Here
that's
drops the
great.
Emerald Chromicon, which can somehow turn this field up.
Yeah, the Chromicon is a very defensive tool for Thiago to try to secure his spot, and he's quests out with his Ursula and ladies.
Yeah, I try to give Edmund some pressure, and Thiago's saying that this is too good for you. I have to give you some pressure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cinderella sung that you're welcome to herself, and select Cinderella to place it back to his own deck and draw an extra 2 cards. Is it under the sea right now? Is a crucial cards for Ed.
Oh, if there's under the sea here, it will be huge because lady, the both like the 2 ladies and the.
Oh my God! We do know that it's
under the sea,
and the Carabao is vanished. The
under the top deck wipe out the export is so desperate.
Oh my God! Okay, and we saw that the Ink Geyser is used
getting the resource back for Edmund, and now the game is on Edmund's tempo, which Diego definitely don't want to see. What an incredible top deck!
Yeah, the Ink Geyser is used and leaving both players with free resources, free ink in their ink well, and the other card will back to their hand.
Yeah, Diego's saying that. No, where's my dogs? Where's my dogs?
Grandmother Riddle is used, and both Rhino just came out on try to maintain some board, but I mean right now Ed is controlling, really controlling the board.
Yeah, it's full control. Really bad situation for Diego. What a top card! The undersea, just what Edmund just digging into the deck and showing the undersea to the Diego, and Diego's like, okay, man, what can I do now? Why?
Developer Brain is used for find another sea and is used to wipe out Thiago boards again and again, and he's questing right now, and Tipo is out for Ed.
What a great game control made by Edmund. The top deck is like insane, right?
Yeah. So we do. Thiago is just passed for turn, and we do know that there's another sea in his hand. And I don't think another sea for Thiago right now is a good option. And it is keep placing characters on table and make use of the Carabao.
It's over. Last game.
Last game.